Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the video. My name is Jamise McPherson and thank you for coming back to another video. Today's video, we are going to be doing a full face of makeup using only mini products. You're probably wondering, Jamise, how are you going to achieve a makeup, your base routine with only mini products? Well, I have all the products, so we're gonna put it to the test and see what we can come up with. I'm gonna do my eyes off camera just because y'all already know I do the same eye look every single time, so there's nothing new to show you guys there. So enough of me rambling, let's just jump right into today's video. All right, so my eyes are all complete. Also, I have been loving these under eye patches. I picked them up from TJ Maxx. I'm trying to think of what the brand is called. So they are the Beauty Concept Soothing Gel Eye Mask infused with the rose for calming and depuffing. I got these from TJ Maxx, and you guys know, like, I've been struggling to find like good under eye patches that aren't like sliding down my face. I actually really love these, and I'm just happy that they're not sliding down my face like the other ones. So yeah, hopefully I can find some more of those at TJ Maxx, and they're only $4.99. As much as I love like my Bolden, my topicals, sometimes I just can never find them, or I just don't have time to like order them online and be waiting like days for them to come in. So in the meantime, between time, I normally go to TJ Maxx to get some under eye patches. So real quick, I'm going to moisturize my face and prep my skin for my makeup. I also got a new makeup desk. Y'all, I am literally obsessed with my new makeup desk. One of my friends was giving it away, selling it for $50, and I'm like, yeah, I want it. And I'm pretty sure this desk is probably more than $50, and I'm just happy because I have so much space for everything. My last makeup desk I had since COVID, I think. And girl, it was struggling, really, like literally struggling. It was definitely time to upgrade our makeup desk. I will say though, I need to buy like some type of organizer situation. Now that I'm looking at it, I just think I have a lot of makeup and I just need to accept it. I think that's just what it is, honestly. I know how I feel about my Belief Aqua Bomb. Love it. I've also really been liking this Lancome Lip Adore Juicy Treat lip gloss. Like, she is literally so good. And you guys know how I am about my lip gloss. Also, I have my iced coffee. Now that our face is all primed, now it's time to get into our minis. Huda Beauty sent your girl over the Huda Beauty mini kit, and y'all, I've already opened it and I am just so shook because y'all, like, you guys, look at this mini makeup bag. You cannot tell me she is not the cutest little thing. I also have the large one right here that they sent me. I also had some goodies in here. They sent this one to me about a couple months ago, but y'all, look at this mini one. She's so cute. So here's the mini kit. It comes with like a detachable little mirror. Love that. And it also has some mini hair clips. For primer, I'm going to go with my Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. They also sent over a mini Easy Blur Primer in the shade Bronze Fudge. I personally don't think this brown fudge would work for me. I don't know. We could try it, but I'm not going to. I think this will work really well for someone with a lighter complexion. I just don't need any like bronze fudge primer to my face. Like, I just don't need that. So just go in and prime my face, and it's literally so tiny. And I'm just going to apply this primer on my nose, my smile line, my chin, and then all over my face. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation in the shade Mocha. They also sent me a mini base brush, so I'm going to blend out my foundation with this, and this is what the brush looks like. Super cute. I'm also going to use my Easy Bake setting spray. Now, I do have a mini size of this, but I'm gonna wait to use that to the end. I always like to spray my foundation brush. So I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty Easy Blur spray just to spray the brush. And I'm just going to blend out that foundation. Okay, I am loving this brush. Whoa, this is a good brush. I may have to retire my other foundation brush because I actually really love this brush. I'm not sure if they sell this in like a bigger size, but I really love this brush. And as you guys can see, my foundation matches me to the T. Like, look at that coverage. Always bring your foundation down your neck. I'm gonna go with my Huda Beauty Color Correct Concealer in the shade Mango. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and just color correct under my eyes. Just like 2 little dots, that's it. They also sent over some Easy Bake Mini Beauty Sponges. And I'm actually gonna use one of these just to blend out that color correcting concealer. And just look at that little sponge, you guys. Isn't it like the cutest thing? And then I'm just going to press. They sent over 2 mini baby blush duos. And you guys know how I am with liquid blush. It literally stresses me out. But I have faith that we can do this. So I'm gonna pick up the shade Strawberry Cream. And I'm gonna just place this on the high points. Little dots. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to blend out that blush. And I like for my blush to be up super high. I feel like you can't really see it. I mean, like you can, but you can't. So I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Oh my God, is that this blush smelling like this? Am I tripping? No, the blush smells so good. I'm gonna put some on my nose as well. For concealer, I'm gonna go with my Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Praline. I'm gonna place this under my eyes, chin, and down the bridge of my nose. Now, they didn't send me like a contour. I'm gonna use my contour I always use just to snatch my nose up because that is like a must. Just gonna blend this out. You know what? I should actually blend out my concealer with this little sponge. Okay, this little sponge might be onto something with the concealer. And you guys know I like to bring my concealer up the sides of my nose. So I'm actually gonna go back in with that concealer and just apply some more in like the corners. And I'm actually going to take my damp beauty sponge and really just bring that up the sides of my nose. Just so I can be like very precise with it. I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I've been doing like a lot of moving around and like just going places lately. And I am someone, I cannot do my makeup standing up. Like, I literally need to be sitting down, doing my makeup, in my zone with my music in the background. And it's just been a struggle. Like, when I went to my niece's house, I'm like, girl, how do you do your makeup in here? It is so dark. I literally had to stand or sit in front of the window to get light. Because I'm like, how can you see what you're doing? I just think I am just so spoiled because I just have like my whole setup at home. So, yeah. But concealer is all blended out. She's looking good, looking good. Next we have the Huda Easy Bake Powder in the shade Kunafa. I am like looking at this shade and I just don't use this shade. So I actually, y'all, use Huda Beauty products. Like, I use them. And I prefer to use the shade Blondie. So I don't think this shade is gonna work for me, unfortunately. So I am gonna go with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the shade Blondie because I just really like this shade. And then they sent over these little baby powder puffs. Y'all, dying. So real quick, I'm gonna make sure my concealer is like all blended out before I go in and bake. Well, before I go in and set. So I'm just gonna take my little powder puff. Just press, press, press. So I am just gonna like finish up my face with some other products that aren't Huda Beauty, just because I gotta make sure my face looks good, okay? So I'm just gonna take my contour powder and just notch up my nose. Boom. And I personally like to bake, so I am still gonna bake my face. I basically like to look like a powder donut. Like, I literally say this in every video because it's true. Okay? I'm gonna contour my face up. Now I'm just going to wipe away this powder. Now I'm gonna go in with some blush. And something I will say, I really do like using a liquid blush and then going on top and setting it with the powder. I really just feel like it makes the blush pop more. But like I said, y'all, I am still like kind of struggling with liquid blush, so bear with me. Tip of my nose. And also, if you guys have any blush recommendations that you are loving, please let me know down below in the comments. Now, as you guys can see, my face is looking very, very powdery, but we're gonna fix that. Bring my face really quick. All right, so I'm gonna let this soak and settle into my skin, and I'll pick you guys right back up. All right, so now it's time to finish off the look. It's time for lips. So I'm gonna go with this Huda Beauty contour stain. And in my little kit, I also got a mini mirror, y'all. Look at how small and mini this mirror is. It's perfect to like do your lip combo. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't really like these lip stains, but I'm still gonna use it and I'm gonna go over it with a lip liner. I just don't like it, but I'm gonna use it because I have it, so why not? So I line my lips. Now, I'm not sure if it's like the color I don't like. I don't know, but the color I'm using of the shade is rich brown. And I mean, she aight. Okay, so I have lined my lips with that lip stain. I'm gonna now just go in with my favorite brown lip liner. If you know, you know. Apply some lipstick. Now to top off my lips, I'm gonna go with this faux filler jelly oil. And this is in the shade Juicy Pink Lady. Apply this. This like feels super hydrating. It doesn't feel sticky at all. I'm gonna go with this Huda Beauty mini setting spray and spray our face with this. Alright, you guys, this is the final look of using all of my Huda Beauty mini products. And speaking of minis, y'all know every time I go to the airport, they're always taking away my makeup now. So I think I may have to revert to like traveling with mini size products. So I don't know, we'll put it to the test one of these days. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn post notifications on so every time I post a video you do not miss. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Period. Because I thought somebody said something.